last three benches because I was among the last three benches, unlike other toppers who pursued really in other domains of life. Okay. I was hearing Dr. Bansal talk about. The last 2 days, what all we did yesterday and today. And I was kind of nervous. So much of technology in 2 days. I hadn't heard of so much of technology in about 15 years of my career in IT industry. But the point is, there has to be a purpose. When so many things are done, because a lot of resources are mobilized to encapsulate a lot of things. So that 2 days, you get maximum, get the maximum, lift the car, maximum out of it, and get a sense out of it. My speech is, in a way, will try to encapsulate all the technologies, all the domains that all the speakers have spoken about, and also give you a perspective coming from a backbencher entrepreneur. How to look at this technology. Who are these? What are these? How do they help us? How do they harm us? So good afternoon. This is my epitaph. This is what I strongly believe. And based on my experience, I am saying this because I've met in last 4 years over 100 colleges and addressed about 5,000 to 6,000 students. Answering questions correctly creates a graduate, but questioning those answers correctly creates an innovator. An employability gap is innovator minus graduate. And really, last 4 years even I've been struggling. We've been getting our partner companies to train, to recruit, and yes, companies are not looking at graduates. Companies are looking at innovators. In Hindi it is called jugaad. I don't want to use that word, but innovation is that. Jugaad is how do you achieve your objective within the given constraints, right? Am I right? So, jugaad is innovation. In a developing economy, inventions will be very rare because of innumerable social, cultural issues, poverty, etc. But there will be huge amount of innovations, and that is what has made India a kind of superpower in IT domain and other related affiliated sectors. Maybe banking is one sector. So coming from this, and this gap is where Talent-Rich Technologies Private Limited's core stands. Now, as I stand and talk to you, I've received so many calls. Today we are organizing 7 open campus drives in 7 cities, bringing 5 companies to recruit and doing all online using our portal. And it is big amount of challenge, and that challenge has been developed by ICT, the topic of the seminar. Including Indore, today in which we have about 1,400 students writing an exam for 2 companies. Now, so with this question, let me try and put few questions about this conference, because I'm not a great reader, I'm not a very disciplined guy, but I think a lot. And when I was invited, it made me start thinking. One, technology seminar in a management college. I've never seen this. I think this is the first one, and it goes to the thought leadership of PIMR. Bringing ICT perspective in a management college, I had not seen in the last 4 years of life, addressing so many colleges. Similarly, I want to probably pick up 4 or 5 questions and see what relevance it makes in all the topics that Dr. Bansal addressed about. The first question is, what is the purpose of a seminar, of this seminar? That's the first question that came to my mind. The second thing is, what is technology? I mean, it's the easiest, most loosely used word, but what is technology? What is the purpose of technology? Right? Fourth is, what is the correlation between technology and management? Because you're conducting a seminar in a management institute, what is the relevance? What is the significance? And what is the compelling reason why your thought leadership, your management, has actually thought about it and started pursuing it? Just a story about last week back, real incident. Last week, I was in Bangalore, and I was sharing this with Rajiv. I was talking to a director, and I generally told them that I'm going to Indore for a presentation in a seminar. And he casually asked, which institute? I said, I was a little reluctant because Indore, a small town, and a small college. PMR, I said. He said, come on, I know PMR. I think that was the biggest thought leadership through these seminars which your college management has been able to create. You always know from a small town, a big college in a big city. but I came across a director who was in a big city and knew a college in a small city. That was a big thought leadership. So we'll look at that. Then we will look at industry and institute collaboration. This is a very good topic. You read in newspapers. We don't do much about it, right? We decided in Talent to do something about it. Now, in order to answer these questions or bring a story about all the topics covered, what I'll do is probably take question number 5 first, 4 first, the 4 second, 3rd, second, and first. So starting with industry and institute. I heard Professor Dr. Hemant Mishra talking about innovations happening out there and in the burst of 10 to 15 years, and then led by innovations and another burst of big leap. My observation is, in a developed economy, institutions lead innovations. So whether it is Stanford University giving Sun Microsystems to this world, or whether it was Facebook idea given from an institute and industry and society adopting it, in India unfortunately it's ulta, reverse. Industry is innovating and institutes in India are still doing the catching up. And when this happens, the kid is the graduate. What will happen? Fall flat on the street, right? Institutes have to innovate. And when institutes have to innovate, industry has to collaborate with institute so that the industry comes back to institute and says, look, this is a real life situation, real life problem, help me do some research, come out with a methodology, a product, a service, a framework by which I can cater to that. So this is a stark difference between a developed economy and a developing economy. We'll get there in about 10 years time. Hemant Mishra says 15 years. I'm very optimistic, very patriotic. I think 10 years, right? So we need to do a lot of catching up. That's why industry and academic collaboration can shorten that catching up. You don't have to see that lady falling down and the kid falling down. If you can do more collaboration, and this is one purpose of I think this seminar. Second, coming to what is technology. Technology is something everybody uses, but if somebody were to stand up and say what is technology, it is very difficult to define. It's like in MBA colleges, strategy is the most loosely used word. So in engineering colleges, technology is the most loosely used word. Technology is fear of unknown, real fear of unknown. I heard Dr. Bansal rattling out all the paper presentations. I really got scared, honestly. The point is, my father is a renowned scholar, but give him a laptop, he shivers. Fear of unknown. But he's globally known scholar. But give it to my 3-year-old kid. He switches on, puts my password, starts playing game. Right? Because he has no fear what is inside, how processor is working. He wants to see Baba Black Shape on YouTube. He knows how to do it. So if you know technology is to be used and not to be scared of, the technology becomes a lovable pet. Your comedian, then hutch, pun, whatever you call it. So one message I want to give you. In all these seminars, try to catch something that excites you. It's all about your excitement. You can bring the change. And you are tomorrow's future. I remember one incident, 6th standard, I did some mischievous thing I don't remember. And my best teacher, my favorite teacher called me and said, Gaurav, why are you doing this? Tomorrow you're going to carry the responsibility of the country. And I laughed. Who? Me? I will take care of the responsibility of the country? I loved it myself. And today then what message? I felt proud that when in IBM I paid 12-13 lakhs tax in 1 year. Yes, I was contributing in some way. Today in Talent. So the point is, you can only make the difference. How? Whether you use technology or not, it is your choice. But if you don't use technology, you will become dinosaurs. Historians will study about you. They disappear. Right? Third, gone are the days when technology used to be a typewriter, a telephone, a telex, wherein you had to go out to reach out to them. Today you have a BlackBerry, email, phone, mobile, it's converging. You can't avoid it. You become obsolete. So you have a compelling reason to adopt it. Otherwise, you are an orphan which is not full. They take more pride in saying to a neighbor, it's a social status. Even if you think administrative job, nobody bothers. There is an association of technology, upmarket, intellectual capital associated with technology. Why? because it moves faster than your brain can comprehend. So it is had to be technology savvy is always had. Technology manifests intellectual quotient, yes. I'll just give you an example. Last thing I was here, my young kid's birthday, I forgot, and then we celebrated. But then I'm just sharing you, in last 7-8 years of my eldest son's birthday, I've always taken the digital camera out and taken the snaps. Last evening, I found it too painful to take the digital camera out. Instead, I switched on my iPad 2. It records, it captures, the audio, video, everything, you don't need to do anything. So 1 year, what suddenly has happened? Technology. The needs remain same. So even tomorrow we go to corporate world, the need will be same. Revenue projection, business projection, cost cutting, productivity enhancement. The terms used here are to address those needs. Right? Indian society starts big. Let's accept it. If I put only Gaurav, half the guys will be thinking Gaurav Shukla, Gaurav saying what? That's a problem. Right? Indian society we have a problem that you have to be from IT or NIT or IIM only. You have to work only in Infosys. That's the problem. We as a society are changing, becoming more acceptable. But that is the problem. In our thought process, we want to associate to an elite group. And you also want to become the member of a club who you think will never enroll you. So you go about covering up and pretending and projecting. But moral of the story is what is technology? Technology is solution to every problem and problem to every solution. Like the girlfriend or mother-in-law. Before marriage, they are solution to every problem. After marriage, the problem to every solution. Right? Let me give an example. Today, I need information. The campus drive happening in 7 cities of India. I need information. I gave a command to everybody else. I'll be the seminar. Any updates, any investments. In last 1 hour, I've got 300 mails on my BlackBerry. Now it's my responsibility to go through it, answer everything. So is it a problem or solution? Problem. Right? Technology is all pervasive, like God in corruption. I was telling Radhi, technology is like corruption in India. It's everywhere. So you can't avoid it. Technology is converging. This is one key thing you should keep in mind. Never ever, in the last 3 or 4 years, anybody would have thought that a guy like Naukri or Monster will get competition from LinkedIn and Facebook. Did anybody think? Right? But Facebook and LinkedIn are networking. But today, they're giving big competition to Naukri. Why? Because everybody is sharing more openly on Facebook and LinkedIn. So recruiters find it easier, and Facebook is across the globe, so cost of acquisition is lower, so they do it for that. So you get competition from unknown domains. Cable TV. Today, Airtel has launched a IPTV. I don't know whether it's launched in Indore. But that means what? You don't need to have separate connection for telephone, separate for internet, separate for cable TV. One connection, one will, all converging. Right? So technology is converging. Data, voice, audio, video, everything is converging. Multiple manifestations. Technology hits you directly sometimes indirectly, sometimes it's neutral. Shifting bottleneck to human mind, where is the boundary was objective. So if I have to answer 50 telephone calls, 300 emails, and 3 conference calls a day, and I go home, my wife is watching TV, kids on PlayStation, it's all technology adding up to your stress. How much can you take? Then the objective was not that. Right? What is technology? According to me, it's my copyright. It is a set of tangible, intangible tools that provide desired and relevant information on a real-time or near-real-time basis so that I can get a decision. I'll give you an example. This morning, when I was about to leave from my place to the airport, it was 3:30 in the morning. And at that point of time, I got an SMS saying the flight is on time. Right? That gave me the ability to decide I should leave now. Instead of that, if somebody said, India Airlines in the last 3 months, only 99% of the time they were on time, only 1% they were late. Did they serve the purpose? I'm not bothered on the statistics. I'm bothered whether this is on time for today or not. The technology is basically a set of tangible, when I say tangible, it could be EDA, it could be laptop, PC, server, switches, anything, or intangible, application, software, OS, whatever, that help you give desired and relevant information so that I take a decision in the future. Right? The same thing. Now, what is the purpose of technology? I have defined technology, what is the purpose of technology. Now, in this definition, I have run through your brochure and seen every element, whether it is ERP, CRM, SCM, business intelligence, everything fits in. There is a need, there is a wish, and there is a way how you achieve everything. So, what is the purpose of technology? Let me elaborate and take some mention on this slide. It's like a small baby sitting out there having a wish, I want to have an ice cream, or I want to have Coke. Now, suddenly the baby is mom and dad are out. I can open fridge and eat an ice cream. That is the courage. When the wish has courage, you have desire. When you have desire, you evaluate and decide. When you decide, you move ahead. When you move ahead, there are hurdles. What a fridge is about? You have hurdles. When you have hurdles, you try to innovate. You are helping move the lock, unlock the fridge, take the cook out. When you innovate and redo the innovation, you actually simplify innovation. When you simplify the innovation, you want to try it at other places or make it big. And you make big, amplify, and then you propagate it with multiply. The moment you do it, you get a wow moment. So according to me, the purpose of technology is from wishes to wow moment. Whatever you do, using a tangible, intangible set of tools to achieve your objective. Now let's just for a minute replace this small baby with a CEO of a manufacturing company. Day in, day out. I don't know how much inventory I have. I don't know what is lead time to inventory. I don't know what is turnaround time. I don't know what is WIP inventory, sales. How do I do that? Then that day, the guy is required, otherwise I'll be fired. So I need to do something. He goes to storeroom, innovates, analyzes, and then works out a model how you can have an economic batch size, when inventory can be ordered, etc., etc. He simplifies it. Again, he puts it in all departments, and then he creates an integrated thing, and then he goes and tells another CEO, see, I'm doing this, I'm seeing so much. My is met. Other CEO also implements. 200 CEOs implement. Now we call it ERP. Exactly. You take this SCM, CRM, BI, it's all target. MBA colleges are known for target. But honestly, from wishes to war movement according to me. So the objective of technology is simplify, amplify, and multiply the wishes, the creativity of human mind. So nobody came and said, give me a document, give me a machine, you can transfer a document from one place to another place. Nobody asked for it. They were wished, worked towards it, and the achievement of their acts was developed, similar email. Now, having thought about technology, what is the purpose, I want to bring about some correlation because I was really happy seeing a management college doing an ICT seminar, honestly. And then what is the correlation? Why do we need to? I never attended ASM.